Well, good morning, everybody. Just got a voice message from my cousin Frederick saying that he'll be heading up this weekend with a couple of his friends and my family. And before he does that, I'm going to drive down today and help him load up the logs we cut in the earlier video and finally get those up so I can start working on the cabin project again. So yeah, I'm gonna head down there right now. I'll probably get there around 7 and then we can start loading them up and getting them ready and prepped, and then I'll head up the next day with all of them and get to work. As you guys probably noticed, Cyrus wasn't in the beginning of this video. It's because I dropped him off at the airport 2 days ago now.
Should be good.
All right, son.
See you later.
See ya. Have a good flight back.
Thanks. See ya.
See ya. So we had an awesome time with him. It was an absolute blast. So glad he could make it up. We talked about it for many, many years, and on our trips through Alaska and Norway and Sweden and stuff. And it was awesome to make it happen. Didn't end up putting him to work, but it was really nice to have that bit of a respite from the project with him and just enjoy the island for a bit. So now it's time to get back to work and pick up those logs. See you later, Lando. Well, guys, we are off. It's gonna be about a 4-hour drive or so from here. Yeah, I'm kind of tired of driving. I've been doing it a lot recently, back and forth to Toronto in the past 2 weeks. And it's funny because I do enjoy driving. I love traveling and stuff, but right now it feels like I'm on one of our trips because of how much I'm driving, but I'm in like a time loop because I keep going to the same place back and forth. It's kind of funny, but I'm looking forward to getting those logs up. I know I've said that a couple times, but you know, it's been something that's been weighing on my mind. It's something I really was enjoying doing, and I really want to continue working on. So I was trying to come up with an idea for all the bark, because what I didn't really think about is that all those logs will have to be peeled, which might be a little bit harder to do now that they're a little bit drier. But I think it's, you know, a worthy trade-off because those logs were almost uncarryable before. So it balanced itself out, but I'll definitely have to figure out the best way of disposing of that. Some of it could be used for the gardens, but most of it will have to be burnt. So either I'll just have to get my burn barrel going again and keep it going all day for a couple of days, or just you know, burn it on the ground in a big pile again, although I always prefer not to do that whenever possible. I mean, I have 4 hours to figure all these sort of things out, including how I want to go about building. So I'll keep you guys updated on my thought process. And if you guys have any suggestions, as always, please share them. They're always super helpful, and I really enjoy hearing from you guys. So as always, I'll let you guys know if anything happens along the way, and if not, then I'll see you guys down in Toronto again. I should actually arrive around 6:30, so it won't be too bad. Hopefully we'll have enough daylight to get all the logs loaded and onto the trailer. I won't be towing the trailer with the Jeep. I don't think it would really be capable of pulling a hull that size, especially with how it's built out. And that's basically the only reason it's taken this long is me and Fred kind of had to work together to figure out a time where he would be able to tow them up for me. And it's finally working out, so that's really, really nice. The next thing that I'm trying to think of is how to get the barge up and running again. The engine on the back of it never was working for the past couple years, so what we've been doing is just tying the Legend outboard motorboat to the side of it and kind of like tugboating it basically across the lake. But in the winter time where it's parked, it kind of jacked itself up onto a rock, and then when the ice melted and they opened up the dam a little bit, the water levels dropped and now it's sitting there. So that might be a little bit hard. We could probably get a winch going, but apparently there's like 18 guys coming up for the weekend, so we could probably just use pure, human strength to move it off if need be. Well guys, made it down. Just met up with Frederick. He's going to be bringing the trailer out. I'm not exactly sure what the plan is on loading them. We'll probably just have to muscle them in there, but I'll probably leave at around 5 in the morning tomorrow, and then that way we can try and offload them. Either just offload them off of the trailer, and I'll ask Chris and Kendra at the marina if I can just leave them there for now, or if we can get the barge going, then I'll get some of the guys to help carry them onto the barge and off.
This was the one that was like a pain with them.
Yeah.
What?
Deadly. I'm gonna be wearing a long sleeve the whole trip.
Yes, sir.
What's he doing with a long sleeve? 30 degrees. Not showing the physique.
I know. I stepped on the scale and I was like,
Oh yeah?
lost like 20 pounds. Very nice. Super.
Yeah, it's skater. Not too bad.
No. Not horrible.
Oh yeah, that's light as a feather. Want to set it just
On the inside or else walking backwards. Doesn't help that the bark's wet.
yeah. One, two, three. Yeah.
It's a nice load, pretty wood.
One, two, three.
Beautiful.
Let's get some straps going and
Yeah.
we're good.
beauty, friend.
Good to get her
For
done.
your help. Yeah. Finally got her done.
It's been a time waiting.
Yeah. At least they slightly got lighter from drying out a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know if they actually got lighter.
They're pretty dense.
Yeah.
These things are juice.
It's good wood though, nice thick wood.
Oh yeah.
Beauty.
Solid for building.
Yeah, that should be good to get like waist high on the cabin. So.
Do you have good axes up there for knocking off those pegs?
Yeah, I have a couple. And then I think I have 2 draw knives for getting the bark off.
I wouldn't mind helping out.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Well, let's get these back to your property.
Yep.
I can't really find a Radford, Kenneth, and Simon.
Good morning, guys. Had an unexpected surprise that I can't really show you until we get back, but it's just a box, like somebody shipped me a box. My uncle from Texas, and it's something I've been looking forward to receiving for 7 years now. So the box kind of got lost like 7 years ago, and then we just got it now. So it's pretty cool. It's got a lot of nostalgic and, you know, sentimental value, and it's, yeah, I can't wait to show you that. I'm going to be towing some Sea-Doos out for my cousin Frederick, since he can't tow them with all the logs behind him. So I'm gonna hook those up and then we'll head up to the island. Well, that's definitely an interesting look. Filled up with gas, met up with Fred just at the A&W, and we're finally going to be making our way. The Jeep seems to be towing the Sea-Doos perfectly fine, and you know, Fred's truck is obviously towing the logs totally fine, so hopefully we'll get up there with no incident. And yeah, it's going to be a little bit later in the afternoon, so I don't know if we'll be able to get the barge going that day or not, but we'll see when we get there. I'm not much of a city guy, as I'm sure you've been able to tell. And every time I come into, you know, a city for a while, or a 4-lane highway that's really busy during, like, you know, high time traffic, it always reminds me why I love the peacefulness of the cabin so much. Look at that beast.
Yeah, beauty.
The Titanic. It's always sinking.
So I guess you'll just hop on the potty and you can come on and off as you please.
Should we just all get on it, or is it too much?
Good,
It's kind of cozy.
but if anything goes wrong, we're all on it.
That's fine. We'll just unhook the legend and.
It's abandoned.
I just can't dock too well. Like once she starts moving, it takes everything for the engine to keep it from.
Oh, Kenneth, wait, hold up. Hold up, I just got out. Oh, sorry. It's clean.
Richie, I'll do it for you.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, Richie, I
Gotta get this for the video.
There we go.
For Richie.
Oh, those.
Just kept using it.
Oh,
They're natural.
manly.
Goes on. Get them over. And then Frank's like, stop. That's the last thing.
Fred, we don't need you. Fred, we need you. Can I come? 3, 2, 1, go.
I love those songs.
Yeah.
See what your random regions, productions.
I like that.
Whatever.
Ooh.
No. My back went like a snapping out. Really? No, while lifting those, it was painful. What happened though? I was doing a power slide and I didn't lean enough.
That and then you... Klar? Ja. 1, 2, 3. Nice.
It is. Yeah, probably.
On top. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, Rick. Yeah, beautiful. Wait.
Okay, vi kastar den längre in, okej?
Okay. No. Can I turn sideways? Alright, we're putting on the workhorse then?
Yeah, that would be best.
A little that way. You can, Rich.
How you gonna move all those logs now, Dan?
By myself.
Yeah, true.
Me and you a little bit.
I didn't feel it when I first woke up this morning, but I am sore. It's been a lot of things, mainly just driving a lot, so my legs, but then also picking up those logs last night. Those are heavy for 2 guys, so my form wasn't very good, so my lower back and stuff, they're not doing too well, but they're here, and that's the important thing. And now I can show you guys what's in this box. I mean, there's a lot of things in this box right now, but the main thing that I was looking forward to getting was this pair of deer antlers. This was from the first buck I ever shot when I was 13, and then it kind of just went around in this box for a couple years since we ended up selling our house a little bit before or just after that, I can't remember. So it was just in Texas for the past 7 years, and I finally got it now. So I mean, it's just such a nostalgic, piece. And, I was kind of worried that it was going to be lost. You never want to lose your first buck antlers, so I'm glad I have it up here. This will definitely go on the wall in the cabin, and thank you to my Uncle Mark down in Texas for, taking good care of it and, getting it ready for me. Now I can finally have it up on the wall, so. It's been 7 years coming, but I'm really glad to have it now. Wow. It was a beautiful buck, and it's such beautiful antlers. It was a smaller buck, obviously, but the antlers it had were just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And it tastes really good as well. We ended up bringing it to a local spot after my uncles taught me to, gut the deer and stuff, which was a very neat thing to do when I was 13. And here it is. It's awesome. So I'm probably not going to hang the antlers in this video because I want to give you guys a chance to give me your opinion. Either I was thinking that I could hang them something like this above the TV, or up by the door. Although I kind of think over the TV is the better option. The thing is, these two walls back here are kind of full, so kind of has to be on these walls. The other option is take down these fake antlers and put these up here, but yeah, I'm not really sure. So yeah, let me know in the comments where you think I should hang these. And if anybody, is used to hanging these, what would probably be the best way, I think, is to drill a hole and then just screw it from the skull, or maybe do something similar to what I did with the sheep skull and just have like a wire around the two sides and then hang it from a screw. I'm not really sure. We'll figure that out later. So I realized in last week's video, when I was kind of explaining some of our living systems for up at the island, I mentioned talking about water and never actually got around to it. So besides the obvious water pump and stuff that we use for getting running water to the sinks and to the showers, our drinking water almost completely consists of what we can get from this Lifesaver jerry can here. This is a really neat way to go through water. We've worked with Lifesaver for many years now and absolutely love their products. They, we can take water straight from the lake and drink it with this system. It has a couple filters. One of them is a charcoal filter like this. And then if you take off the lid here, you can see this giant white stem is a full filter. So how this thing works is it's just like any other jerry can. We'll usually just dip it right into the lake, fill it to the top. Then you put this back on, screw it down, and then all you need to do is pump it full of air, which builds pressure inside the jerry can, which then allows you to just turn this knob, this little spigot, and out comes pure filtered drinkable water. So yeah, we've used these through the desert. We have them on the Jeep getting rattled around all the time, and we've never had one break on us yet. They're very sturdy, they're very good, and they last a very long time. And you can always change out the filters, so you could have one of these for years and years on end. This one's brand new that I got for the cabin and I haven't set up yet, but I'm definitely going to be doing that so I can get my own water filtration system inside the cabin. So yeah, that's a quick look. We have a couple other products from Lifesaver that we use, like hiking size packs for motorcycles and stuff like that, but this one's by far my favorite just by the amount of water you can filter. It's really fast and easy to use, but then it's also just a rugged design, which is necessary for this sort of lifestyle. This is another thing that I've been wanting to do that I haven't really gotten around to because I've been so busy with stuff off island. But I bought this Dremel about 2 weeks ago and still haven't even taken it out of the box. But this is a tool that I've been looking forward to getting for a very long time for wood carving, metal engraving, and everything else that a Dremel could be used for. And I got this package that has a whole bunch of the bits and sanding features. So even for like making spoons and bowls, this will come in handy. But yeah, I thought I'd show you guys that.
Well, with the help from my cousins and friends, we're finally able to get the logs over. It feels great to have them here. And I definitely could not have done it myself. My back is pretty sore just from moving those logs. with just my cousin Frederick and me. So having more hands-on was definitely a blessing. We had a great time with the guys up here. And yeah, now we've got about 15 logs ready to go for the cabin build. All I need to do is finish knocking off a few of the limbs that are sticking out with an axe, and then taking the draw knife and peeling all of them. And then I can start measuring and notching them to add to the cabin. Once all these are peeled, then the notching won't take too long. So it's going to be a bit of a slow process going ahead, and then just, you know, be able to stack them up and really see some progress on that build. So yeah, I keep forgetting when I'm calculating how high I can get that I have every front log I need already. So it's really just 3 logs for each level. There's already 2 in the front. I have this one that I already cut earlier. So then that makes 12 logs. So yeah, 11, and it'll be up another level. And then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we should be able to get at least this high off the ground, which will be perfect, because then the whole base is really set in place, and I can start focusing on like making everything nice, and then eventually getting more lumber. But I think I'll need 1 more layer of gravel as well for the floor. But the real test was this past couple weeks. It's been very rainy, so I was wondering how, you know, this foundation would hold up with the water running through, and it hasn't moved at all, which, you know, was expected, but it was always in the back of my mind as a little bit of a worry. So I'm really happy about that, and it's good to go to start building up. I had a couple of my cousins over that work with wood talking about this, and they gave me some ideas. So I'm really looking forward to it, and I hope you guys are too. We got a lot done, and there's a lot more to do coming up, so make sure to stay tuned for future videos. And as always, a special thank you to those of you who have subscribed to my Patreon channel, and for all your patience. I know I missed a video last week due to some Wi-Fi issues, and then also just being really busy. But you know, with that said, it's given me a bit more time to catch up. So it all worked out in the end. But thank you guys for your patience. Like I said, your support really means a lot and helps me to keep doing this and making you guys new videos each week. And also a thank you to all of you guys that are leaving comments. Like I said in last week's video, I'm not a professional. I'm doing all this for the first time, so all the advice and information you guys give me is really, really helpful, and I appreciate it a lot. So as always, I will see you guys next week.